Welcome back to the online education. Today we're going to walk through a hybrid flow sequence slash tutorial. It sustains out of some elements which I have been breaking down before in my courses. Some of them are beginner, some intermediate, but if it's necessary to go deeper in that, I will mention it. So let's start with breaking down the sequence. So first of all, I'm showing you a little bit how it will be going today. So we have a jaguar. We're falling basically into a dragon squat, a back row into flip-flop rolling, triangle rolling, and all of a sudden we end up with a headstand cartwheel. So basically 3 elements. If you go a bit faster, you can also see what kind of flow I want to create with it, and we will be learning today. So first of all, the jaguar. What's important with a jaguar is that we are actually moving in this case to the right, and we're placing the left leg diagonally to the right. At the same time, the arms are coming overhead, placing it to the ground just a bit behind the left leg. So what are we doing with the legs in this case? So the left leg stays on the ground, the right leg is available, and with the right leg you're leading upwards. And you try basically to slide with your left leg over the ground just 1 millimeter basically, that you cannot almost not see that your leg comes from the ground, but you're sliding over here to the other side. In that motion, you try to directly go into a dragon squat. So here, the jaguar, right leg stays up and directly comes into your dragon squat position, like here. Then we're going to flip-flops. We're actually try to directly roll backwards into the shoulder stand. To have a bit of a closer look on this one, so if you roll back towards your right shoulder, you have 3 points of gravity. So your right arm is extended, the left hand comes on top of your right shoulder. And then the third point is your right shoulder as the gravity point. So if we have these 3 points, you roll towards that position, and then you try to extend your core and your legs as much as possible, holding on these 3 points of gravity. You can practice this many times so you get used to it, like here. So next step is that when you're in this position, you have your right leg here, you have to turn it. Look at my right hand, my right arm. You have to turn it inwards. You can also practice this separately to get more used to it. When you turn this, another pathway opens, which is a frontal rolling part. From here, you can roll first your chest, then to your hips, and then your legs. You stay in this banana shape. You can also practice this to get stronger in this position, because it takes quite a lot of strength to hold your right arm extended and your left hand, your left arm is in a push-up position, and then from here in this banana shape, you bring your right shoulder to the ground, and then you make repetitions. This is a way to get more used to this rolling technique. So from another angle, you can see it a little bit better. So the right shoulder comes to the ground, the right arm stays extended, the left arm is in a push-up position. Now to create the momentum, you roll backwards to the shoulder stand and then you're rolling backwards with the frontal rolling technique. The next step is that we're jumping over the left arm. So you basically imagine that your left arm is a rope. You put your right arm over your left arm. So your lower body comes over the rope basically. Then you come in this position and your left arm will be available to swipe it overhead like here. And remember the position we were before. In the flip-flops, the right arm is flat, the left hand is on the right on the top shoulder. Remember from the flip-flop routine. Then if we are in this position right here, what we can do, what is available now, is that we are jumping again over the left arm. And the first thing is that we're going to land on the triangle of gravity and then fall basically into the frontal part, frontal rolling, as we did before as well. A bit faster from the totality of the flip-flop. We jump over, we swipe, we are available, and then in the end we are ending up in the frontal rolling technique. So from the very beginning we have the jaguar. We come into the pistol squat. Then directly we're falling into this backward rolling into the flip-flop triangle rolling. Jumping over the left arm, swiping over, and making room for the frontal rolling part. The very last thing of this sequence is the headstand cartwheel. So we can use the momentum from basically from the last roll that we did, the frontal roll, into a left side headstand cartwheel. So basically if we come into this low squat position, we're opening up. We imagine a straight line left from us. We imagine a 3-point of gravity with the both hands and the top of the head in the middle. And the legs are basically making the same motion as in a normal cartwheel. Yes, again from the last part of the frontal rolling, you directly crawl basically to your low squat, open up the arms, 3 points of gravity in the headstand cartwheel, and we move through it. At last, you can also push yourself, push your head from the ground with your hands to create a little bit more flow. And once again, here is the totality of the sequence and also the flow we want to create with it. Perfect. Okay, so I can imagine that for a lot of people this maybe goes a bit fast, if this is totally new for you. So what I would advise is, just go where you will get stuck into the sequence, practice it there regularly, at least 3 days a week. So you will make improvements there and you will see that with time and consistency things will get smoother. With more confidence and you will move with more flow through the sequence. Okay, thank you so much for watching today. See you at the next class.